So let's dive right in. I am going to enlarge my screen here so that you all can see. And then what you're going to do is from a computer, you're going to want to go into your Facebook page, your business page, of course. This is not something that you can do from a personal Facebook profile. This does need to be a business page, and it really doesn't matter what category of business page you're under. I'm going to show you how you're going to find and access this information. So from a computer, and this can be either desktop or laptop, from a computer, you're going to log into your Facebook business account. And on this left sidebar, you're going to see a long list of items. And this is just items that every Facebook page would have. Yours may look a little bit different. It might have some different categories than the categories that mine has. Um, but everyone should have a category that says about. So you're going to go ahead and click on that about section of your Facebook business page. Of course, while you're in here, if you need to update any of this information, for example, notice that I don't have a phone number in here. My business really isn't conducted by phone, so that's not something that I personally want to include, but you might want to include that and go ahead and update any hours or other information. But otherwise, if everything's all current and up to date, you're going to scroll down all the way almost to the bottom, and you're going to see something right here. It's the third item from the very bottom that says, or I'm sorry, fourth item from the very bottom, and that says add menu. And you even see a fork and knife right there. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. And you'll see that that brings up a couple of options. Now, the preferred option here would be for you to upload a PDF file. And this is the same file that you would give a printer. If you have menus in your restaurant that you update from time to time and you've had maybe a printer create those for you, they've probably given you a PDF file of that document. Now, this cannot be a Word document. It needs to be a PDF file. But if you created it in Word, or let's say that maybe you don't have one, maybe you need to hurry up and get one. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, guys. The purpose of this is just to have something that's functional so that you can get up and running with your business on Friday with the least expense as possible. And I think that this is just a really great way for you to feature your menu on your Facebook page without having to print and spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars of printing a lot of content or material. So if your only option is to create this in some type of Word document or some type of word processing file, you'll want to save it as a PDF file. And if you have Word, you can even save as a PDF file and you'd be able to upload that here. Now, if you don't have a PDF file, your other option is to upload a photo. So I actually am not a restaurant. I don't have menus. I'm just going to show you an example of what this might look like. So let's just say I'm going to go into some of my folders here. I'll just find a logo or something that I can use, and we can add that so that you can get an idea of what that would look like. So I'm just in my computer's files, I'm downloading an image. And what's cool about this is once that image is finished uploading, you can add a title to it. So you can create separate menus. Maybe you have a lunch menu, maybe you have a dinner menu, maybe you have a brunch menu, or you have specials. You can upload all of those here. You could add your appetizers separately, your entrees, any of those kinds of things. So we can just call this menu page 1. And however many you have, you would be able to list that here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on confirm. This is important. You need to click on confirm, and then it's going to go through this approval phase in Facebook. There's going to be a review of it before you'll be able to see it in public. Okay, so that went really quick. So now this menu item is public. People would be able to see it. It's really nice. What I really like about this is they don't diminish the quality of this so much. In a lot of the other images and areas on Facebook, they do reduce sometimes the image quality. So you're going to have a nice high quality image here. If you have more pages, you would be able to see those as well. So I'm just going to go back into my page, and I'm going to show you where this would show up on your page. So I don't know if you were paying attention, but you can review this video and go back and see that this item menu was not here before. Now, I will say that I've done this recently. And I've already made this change, but on yours, it's probably going to appear at the very bottom. And that's not really where you want that to appear on your page. You probably want it to be front and center, like I have it here, way at the top, so people can see that they have the option of seeing your menu. So I'm going to show you really quickly how you go in and make that edit, just like mine is here. And we're going to go into our page settings. So you're going to go on Edit Page Info. And once you get into that area, you'll be able to, sorry, I'm just removing one of my settings here. Let's hide that so you can see the full thing. Okay, so on your settings, once you go into the Edit Page Info, you're going to come into the General area. You're going to go over to this left sidebar and see where it says Templates and Tabs. You'll click on that. And then you can see that my current page template is set to business. Yours hopefully is restaurant and cafe, I think is what one of the options is. That's not really all that important. It's a little bit important because it does show what the rest of your tabs are by default, but really you can go in and edit any of these. So you can see these are what mine are, and on yours you'll find that menu actually is going to be way at the bottom of your page. But if you click on these three bars, the three lines, that allows you to move it, and I'm just clicking with my mouse and I'm dragging this up. And I'm going to put it way at the very top of my page because if I'm a restaurant, I want people to know that they can look at my menu. And this is something that myself, as a frequent person, as a person that eats out frequently, at least before March, I like to eat out very frequently. And I really, when my husband and I are trying to decide where to go eat, one of the first things that we do is pull up a restaurant's Facebook page to take a look at a menu and see what items they have. So we really enjoy doing that. And especially here recently, in the last year, I've been on a keto diet. So when I want to try a new restaurant, it's really important for me to be able to look at that menu and see what kind of items and see if they have items that are going to fit into my dietary requirements. And you probably have a lot of other patrons that are going to be looking for that sort of thing as well. So once you reorganize your restaurant menu to come up, you'll see that people, all they have to do is click on this area and they'll be able to see all of the pages of your restaurant menu. And this will appear. And then I would recommend that you also probably create a post and let people know if you've just for the first time added a menu to your page. Go ahead and create a post and maybe link to that restaurant menu so that they know that you have updated your information on your Facebook page. And if you're reopening for business this Friday, let the world know and share that. I know that many communities are going to be very excited to know what kind of changes you've made so that people can feel like they're going to be safe and comfortable when they are able to dine in at your restaurant if you have reopened. All right. Well, as promised, I think that you can take care of this simple task and update your menu on your restaurant Facebook page. in 5 minutes or less. So if you have any questions, please do reach out to me. I would love it if you would share this post and follow my page for more information on things that you can do to make running your small business a little bit easier or more efficient. And until next time, I appreciate you watching this video and take care and stay safe out there. Thanks a lot, you guys.